Hi guys, the Benidorm Enthusiast here, and today we have got a special guest on our channel. A lot of our viewers may already be familiar with him. His name is Kevin and he has his own YouTube travel blog, Scotsman in Tenerife. Let's go have a chat with him. Kevin, Scotsman in Tenerife, you're in Benidorm.
Hi Lucy, great to be back in Benidorm, one of my favourite places. Great to meet you again. What a beautiful day it is.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It is.
For our viewers that are not familiar with your videos, I know a lot of our viewers do watch you as well, but tell us a bit about yourself and your channel.
Thanks Lucy. The channel started off in Tenerife, doing walks in Tenerife, and then I started moving to other places. So I've done the other Canary Islands, mainland Spain, always come back to Benidorm, Costa del Sol. I was just recently in Cyprus and Portugal, so just travelling around different places, but this is definitely one of my favourites.
Nice to hear it. We have met before, haven't we? Was it about a year ago?
Yeah, it was about a year ago, Lucy. Yeah, we've done a wee video together.
We did.
And your videos are great, your channel's superb.
Thank you.
Everybody knows you in Benidorm.
And you have been back since then. I think I missed you the last time you were here.
I was here very briefly, just for 2 days, and I've done videos, not too many, but I was here I think in October. And it's a lot hotter this time.
It is a lot hotter.
It is, it's nice.
Have you been in summer before?
Oh yeah, I've been in summer quite a few times. The weather's tremendous. Even at night I've noticed here, there's not too much of a dip in temperature, it's quite hot at night.
It is. From now till end of August really, it stays, it doesn't really drop under about 22 degrees. Oh. And the humidity as well, it's quite intense, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you get used to staying here?
No.
No?
No, we still suffer in summer. So where do you stay now? You've stayed in a couple of places, haven't you, I think? Yeah,
I'm staying in the Marina Hotel the last 2 nights. That's okay, but it's party central.
It is.
So if you're looking for a quiet, relaxing break, that's probably not the hotel for you. No complaints, good location on the strip. I'm going to the RH Victoria tonight and near the Old Town, and I don't know the next 2 nights. I've not booked anything yet, we'll wait and see.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
What's been the favourite place you've ever stayed in Benidorm?
Favourite place I've ever stayed? Well, interestingly enough, I don't know if it's my favourite, but I stayed in the Hotel Helios, and I always notice that's number 1, number 2 rated in TripAdvisor, and I'm going to be honest, it surprises me. To me it was just a 3-star, quite basic hotel, nice rooms, location was fine, food was okay. So I've stayed in quite a few. I've stayed in the RH Confali, up near the Old Town.
Posh one?
The posh one, yes. I did get a very good deal on it at the time I stayed, but unfortunately I didn't get a sea view room. So that's probably the nicest place I've stayed, but if you're ever going to stay there, I'd recommend to all your viewers, just go all out and go for the sea view room. If you're staying there, you have to get the sea view room. Yeah,
go for it. If you're going to do it, do it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And what you've been getting up to while you've been here? Have you been watching shows and things like that, the entertainment?
Yeah, Lucy, I've just been doing lots of videos, and then at night, I've seen you last night obviously, doing videos during the day, and then when it comes to maybe 10, 11 o'clock at night, that's when I'll relax, maybe have a couple of beers, watch a show, have something to eat. I seen the Beatles last night, who are my favourite in Benidorm. Midnight, every night, go and see the Beatles. I seen Queen Forever, Chess, the Morgan Tavern.
Very good show. Amazing.
They are one of the best you'll ever see. There's just so many good shows in Benidorm. That's why I love coming here. I like live music and entertainment. Nowhere beats Benidorm. Comedians? You seen any comedians? Not yet, but you gave me a good recommendation earlier on. So I might go see, is it Gary George? Gary George. And I always go and see Jimmy Bright. Is he your favourite from previous visits? I think he's my favourite. I know all the jokes, but he's still my favourite. He's just really funny. A lot of one-liners, a lot of puns. Really good. So you have been all over since I seen you last year. What's been the favourite place that you visited? That's a tricky one. A tough one. That's a tough one. I quite like doing the city breaks. They don't get as many views on the channel. I was recently in Amsterdam. Amsterdam's a really Amsterdam videos. Really nice city, Amsterdam. I was in Naples for one day. Nice. That's an interesting city. It's very crazy. Walking across the street is stressful there. So I really like doing the city breaks. Lisbon was a really interesting place as well. And as far as tourist holiday destinations, quite like Portugal, Albufeira, quite nice. And of course I have to revert back to the old favourite Tenerife in the winter. Of course, yeah. I'll be back to Tenerife later on in the year. What's your favourite part of Tenerife? Los Cristianos. Okay. I don't even have to hesitate with that one. It's just got a wee bit of a mix. You've got side streets with tapas restaurants. You've obviously got a lot of the tourist bars as well. You've got a great promenade, you can walk to Las Americas, quite a nice beach. I like Las Americas and the Decade, but Los Cristianos would be my favourite.
Okay. Do you eat Spanish food or you stick to British?
I'm partial to a wee bit of tapas,
okay.
Definitely. I had some really nice tapas in Alicante, €50 for everyone.
Nice.
They just stack up the blocks and just at the end they just tell you how much you owe. The guy's walking around with a tray, you just pick it off the tray. Oh, it was great. So yeah, I like a wee bit of tapas and I like a wee curry. I did Indians last night.
Okay, have you had tapas in Benidorm?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I did do a video on Tapas Alley last night, so I might go back there tonight.
Sample some of it?
Of course, you have to.
And have you had an Indian in Benidorm?
I had an Indian at 1:30 in the morning last night.
And how does that go down?
It was pretty decent. I think it was called Seven Spices.
Okay.
It was just next door to Joker's, the Talk of the Town Cabaret. So I came out from the Beatles and I didn't think any restaurants would still be open to sit in, and this one was still open. So that was perfect, no complaints.
What about breakfast? What do you eat for breakfast here?
I had breakfast in the hotel because it was only £3 or extra something for breakfast, and I've done a wee video showing the breakfast. The food's not great in the Hotel Marina. As I mentioned to you earlier on, everybody in that hotel is just at the pool, having a wee pool party, having a few beers. You hardly see anybody in the dining room. It's very unusual compared to the hotels I normally go to. So I've got hotel and the breakfast in the hotel tomorrow as well. I think that might be a bit nicer.
You see how that compares?
See how it compares, yeah.
So you don't eat out because it's a big debate amongst the Benidorm community. Where does the best English or Scottish breakfast, where does the best fry up? And there's so many different answers to it because everyone likes something different, don't they?
There's so many different places here. I've seen them advertised. English, Scottish breakfast from like €3-4. I don't really go for breakfast too much when I'm out doing the videos. I start the videos maybe around about midday and then I'll grab maybe lunch or dinner. So usually when I'm here I'm only taking 1 or 2 meals. Unless I'm in the hotel, I force myself to get up for breakfast in the hotel because of course you're paid for it, you have to go.
Yeah.
And I do a wee video, but yeah, sometimes I'll have breakfast in the hotels.
So what are your plans for the rest of the year? Where else is on your list of places to visit?
Well,
or do you just go with the flow?
Yeah, it depends on the deals.
Okay.
I just check Skyscanner for the cheap flights. I check the hotels because it can vary. Sometimes you can find cheap flights, but the hotels are quite expensive, so you need a wee mix. So I think planning to go back maybe to Costa del Sol. Quite like it there because you can jump about in different places quite easily. And maybe I'll make Turkey, trying to get Turkey. Might need to wait later on in the year for Turkey because it's a bit hot during the summer. I think it's up over 40 degrees, and then when it comes to the winter we'll go back to the old favourites, the Canary Islands, and we'll go around every one.
Okay, and have you got any plans to go a bit further afield at all? Outside of Europe, maybe go Asia or anywhere like that?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to go to Thailand. Bali looks quite nice as well.
Yes.
Looks nice. So we'll wait and see, and I definitely have to get back to Vegas. I've been to Vegas 3 times, but I wasn't doing videos then, and I'll have to go to Vegas maybe for a week. I don't know if we'll do it this year, maybe next year. It's a 10-hour flight, that gives me the fear. I'm not great at flying actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You do well then?
Yeah, although I fly a lot, I'm not that keen on it. A 10-hour flight is quite long, but I'd like to do a video down the strip in Vegas.
That'd be very cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool. So maybe I'll make it one day.
So how many subscribers have you got now?
46,000.
So we need to get into 50,000, guys. We need to get Kevin, Scotsman in Tenerife, to 50,000 subscribers. That is the mission. Click on that subscribe button.
Oh, that would be great, Lucy. Just thanks for all your support. Thanks for inviting me on your channel. Thanks to all the viewers who watch your videos. I can't do it without the viewers. It's just been great going and seeing different places, and I generally get excited when I come back to places I enjoy. When I come to Benidorm, it's great for me. Sometimes I'm with friends or family. This trip I'm on my own. And it's the good thing about Benidorm is I know at night I'm going to have something to entertain me. I can just walk down the strip, I can go in 6 or 7 different places and see a different band or different entertainer. Superb.
Well, have a great time, enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you, Lucy.
And look us up next time you're here.
I certainly will.
And yeah, enjoy yourself.
Thanks,
Lucy.
Thank you.
Scotsman in Tenerife. Get subscribed, guys. So there you go, guys. Scotsman in Tenerife. Always nice to catch up with fellow vloggers. Make sure you subscribe to his channel and make sure you subscribe to ours. Click on that beer mug, wherever it may be, and also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok at the Benidorm Enthusiast. Stay positive and stay safe.